Congratulations.
Okay, yes,
for the first time ever, been see that Michael Jackson over 300.
Are there any more those numbers are disputable. So what do you mean? What do you mean?
Michael Jackson replica. Who would the Grammys for?
You know the rich senior.
What am I to crown about? Come on.
Me said them words go, but my finance.
Oh, they are starting.
They can break me.
The spirit. I'm breaking Manchester United to the Riasi.
Allah keke.
Club will be breaking Manchester. Team.
And a glory.
Team. Move me eh.
Aduro. Team way. Kasa Aduro. Allah keke.
Allah kuku.
Who you say about when you win be say one for that one.
We team kasa winning to answer yeah.
When you win be say am one. I want for when you dey say.
Now for there's one day. Yeah, bad bitches them.
Na you show mo time Salah wo ho. Total vets wo ho. You show mo time 150 million for general picture. You mo time Robertson no. Ay, glory, Man United. Glory, Man United. Oh, glory.
Wait, Antololo.
Glory.
Hey,
and the rest go marching. Wembley.
When the famous Man United go to
Wembley. When
the famous Man United go to Wembley. And the podcast
you better punch now.
What are there? Relegation.
Tap will be the catchers ever punch now.
Tap will be the catchers.
Tap will be the catchers ever punch now.
Bomba.
Mo bro for eja.
Thank you for the word so sweet.
And then every year that was
it.
Win back home.
Abrante my men no me baby out.
Maybe I shall take to us.
Also spiritus.
E ya wa do no hu mo bro no ma ya be hia wa ha.
No crepa pote.
Anyonyam nka wodi.
Asidan ka wodi.
Wa ma yenso ya sebi
ampa.
Ya tamfo ni na de da fom.
Obuko low battery.
Ye jina opintin.
Ye ho eden.
Sen kokumba fo ajan.
Aujourd'hui c'est l'affaire.
Erade ye the program isha wonsa.
Qu'est-ce que le programme dit Hans?
Obonsam nyuma bia no bogu.
Setane est-ce que tu vois tout toi?
Na nyoma e beka bia no embonwura akomam.
No. Hate.
E wo Yesu Kristo dem.
Yeshua.
Ade.
Amen. My God.
Na Crystal Palace Liverpool. Would you let me make my point?
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
No, but is it not a fact that Liverpool had lost their 3 prior games before meeting?
And then fair home.
Now Obisha no
Anfield.
I want the rebuild to you. And I said,
okay, fine, no problem. Please,
Manchester show.
Okay, so welcome to today's Manchester edition. Please, would you let me talk? So, welcome to today's. Welcome to a special Manchester United edition of the Four Post podcast.
Thank you.
Kudos to the Red Devils.
Thank you.
They went to Anfield, what a lot of teams had failed to do. And in fact, what they had failed to do since 2016 to sensationally record a win over an slot side.
Very true.
It means Ruben Amorim wins back-to-back Premier League matches for the first time.
Amoritas, Amalitos.
So please, we are here to discuss at the mercy of these.
Amorimbo! What so yeah. Amorimbo!
Yeah.
Amorimbo!
Yeah.
Amorimbo! Yeah, we all.
Please, I don't even. Okay, so just lead us in.
Okay.
How did you mastermind this one? Go ahead, please.
Dr. Gigi. I feel like moving side just say if that is more.
Let us talk. You won't allow us. Talk to you won't talk. Fee, let's discuss the game, man. Yeah, someone and
the team.
One more time.
Again, what that time?
Okay,
you know, this was a fantabulous, special, lucrative, bottom power win.
Were Man you lucky to escape?
Lucky.
I don't want to even hear the word lucky.
Any
Lucky.
Gapo hit the post 3 times.
Hey! Now the enemy says one on fan move.
On your desk.
Now we did a boss. Boss shot. Now we are crazy. You was a luck.
And your luck. No. What do you mean?
Team no. Manchester United. You see, this team has struggled for long. We faced a lot of insults. In fact, a lot of disrespect. Even before this game at Anfield. They told us that we are going to lose by 4-0, 3-0. In fact, the whole world was against us. They said by now, we would have been 2 points off relegation zone because we are not good enough. But I'm here to tell you, in the last 6 matches, only Arsenal and Manchester City have picked more points than Manchester United. It tells you how far when it comes to this particular result. But I think this is a statement win for Manchester United. Especially after 9 years. After 9 years, since 2016, we've not beaten Liverpool at Anfield. Liverpool, they've bought a galaxy of stars. Isak, Florent. A whole lot of good players. But we are small tactics. But let me say something to Anslot. Anslot, you are a coward.
Abrante.
Anslot, you are a coward. You are a coward.
That's right.
But if you be man for J or she, it's also they go see you.
There's a reason why I'm saying
because as the I say
the reason why I'm saying Anslot is a coward. Aside everything I've been speaking about, you see, let's get on a more serious business.
It's the way now here.
See entertaining Manchester fans now.
Okay.
To let them feel special, I say we are here.
It was where you space now too.
Of course. I feel
Go ahead.
and the reason I'm saying he's a coward is, you know, his statement before the game, his statement after the game, these two things shows that he's a coward. How can you tell Manchester United that you've always watched this Manchester United team and they always start games with Benjamin Sesko as the number 9, and you were literally surprised Manchester United came into this game with Matheus Cunha and Mbuemo and Mason Mount as the front 3. Literally, I didn't even understand why he said that particular statement, but it literally shows that he's a coward coming into this particular game. Number 2, he goes along and tells Manchester United fans and every single football-loving person that Manchester United came with a low block, came with long balls, which I would say factually, that is the right thing he said. But in the context of that particular discussion, trying to mean that Manchester United didn't come there to play football. and they won this game based on luck, and they created like 10 chances. But statistically, we only know that Liverpool created 5 big chances. Man United also created 5 big chances. They missed 4. Manchester United utilized 3 out of it. And you'd understand how that particular game ended in favor of Manchester United by winning by 2-1. I think he needs to have a second look at himself. Try and make sure he bring the best out of whatever that he has. Because when Klopp was leaving, he left you with a quality squad. Fee, if they give you Robertson, Trent Arnold, Mohamed Salah, a title-winning team dominated by experience and young quality players like Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones. These guys are guys who understand what it means, wearing the shirt, delivering from all over the pitch, and understanding the kind of system that could bring the best out of the attackers. Okay. So in this particular discussion we are having, there is no Robertson starting games for Liverpool. There is no Alexander Trent-Arnold as part of this team. Fee. You still have McAllister, you still have Gravenberch, you still have Mo Salah, you still have a lot of players. But I think, may he so rest in peace, Diogo Jota also played a crucial role for Liverpool last season. So in replacing some of these players who left the team, and I believe one player who would have thrived in yesterday's game would have been Darwin Núñez. He thrives on chaos. Transitional play. We understand the threat that he brings. He doesn't score enough goals, but definitely you need such a profile in it. And I think Jurgen Klopp even spoke about him, that the day he left Liverpool, and Núñez left Liverpool, that was one of the saddest days of his coaching career. Why? Because he loved Núñez. And there are reasons to that. So this is more like an onslaught team that he needs to start getting results and stop blaming it on opponents. Focus on your team, build your team, because during his first season, after every single game, he comes to post-match and he's speaking about the system and tactics of opponents and how they set up and how he was able to set up to get results against these teams he played. But today, you are blaming opponents for setting up in a way where literally you find it hard to explain and they are beating you with it. He should focus on his team. He should focus on bringing the best out of his team, because Milos Kekes is not getting the best. He's not in his best form. Jeremy Frimpong is yet to even assist more than 2 or 3 goals. The moment you bring in a player like Jeremy Frimpong, you're thinking about replacing the number of assists Alexander Trent-Arnold gave you. The same with Milos Kekes and Robertson. These guys are not giving you the goals. And your talisman, in the shape of Mohamed Salah, if you check the statistics in terms of XG accumulated, this is the worst that Mohamed Salah has actually gotten in the last 4 to 5 seasons playing in the English Premier League. So if Salah is not in the right form, that means responsibility will need to be shared. Fee. If responsibility needs to be shared, Florian Wirtz, Isak, these guys, they need to start picking up. Okay. And these are players you bought for huge amount of money. 2 fullbacks for not less than £65 million. 2 attackers for not less than £250 million. 1 number 10 for not less than £120 million.
Was there ever a point where Milos Kekes was better than Marco Correa?
No. No, never.
It's not coming from me, though.
No, never. I've seen that particular thing. See Liverpool supporters and in combination, I say no more did this.
What did they say?
It said maybe almost
Milos Kekes has always been better than Correa, even from last season. Well, last season.
What did they measure? So for Ruben Amorim, they have huge questions I would love to ask today, Fee. You see, in as much as...
No, before you move to Amorim, I want us to discuss issues around the game. Should the first goal have stood?
No.
Why first goal?
Manchester United first goal. Should it have been a first goal? Like, should the lead up to the goal have been allowed by the referee?
Can free the point?
But he pointed to me, let me talk.
So should it have stood?
But I had a board on so Serious.
Yes.
Why?
Now that he say me make I talk my why you can't take it like you got the one GB. But time I did the boot room.
Should it have stood?
Over my way head now they got it. Mike was there go. It was a head injury.
Okay.
So I can understand what people say in this.
If you say it wasn't a goal, I want you to.
It shouldn't have stood. Because the game should have stopped then.
Then it wouldn't be a goal.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No, it wouldn't even lead to that period where Mbemo will have
the goal scores. Yes, so the game should have been stopped then.
Okay.
Because there was a head injury. It's as simple as that. That's what the rules say. I mean, I've heard people say that how is it that Brian Mbeumo, who was also part of the whole collusion, got up to go and attacking. Maybe his head was not affected. And as we saw, the man was given even a...
Four stitches.
It's called 4 stitches.
McAllister,
Okay,
yeah.
4 stitches. And then a helmet of a sort
Yeah.
to continue the game. For me, I think that was a head injury, actually. Of course, my United fans are not okay.
Does that make it all fair? And does it take anything away from
Oh, it's
United's
fair
win?
in love and war.
This is not love and war.
This is war.
Shakespeare.
Football is war.
Dr. Kiki Shakespeare. Repeat it again. Repeat
All is fair in love and war.
Shakespeare.
Football. It means even as at now I the VAR crab by no. Bibi to me see now you say coaches for referees got an answer no. You doing when we say with the VAR and a person on the pitch combination in a still it make us a mistake be aba. It mean perfect that. It mean cause we are seeing it that way. But see referee as at that time, no one discretion, not on no fan say probably McAllister tried to stop the game through faking an injury because as at that time, as at that specific moment, nipa mi a tia who mutibo mu na sorry. So I na won kwa fa the World Cup. It is time go ni ba ya chire ni ade na mani ba won say Charlie say na ye no go na ba wi am ya gie awie. Okay. We ya hu hwie nye it happens in ball. It happens in football. Into yes, and you go.
All right. What are we'll talk about Man U, the win and what it means.
Okay.
But Liverpool have lost 4 games on the bounce.
Yeah.
See, what are the underlying issues?
I do. I have
I don't know how.
I say, binim who you my free man na. Ode munya ma de. I say, I say you win. I say, fee na who na win.
See, any cardboard, you need to know what kind of what are the underlying issues, Yanko?
I bomb to say it. I say,
no, because I wanted us. I wanted us to trash out the Liverpool issues. Then we come to Man U. So I am making a promise.
Okay.
The both of you will speak at length regarding the Manchester United match.
I feel you.
When you must
My fellow say Tom.
So what are the issues, Liverpool?
Mike, so if you listen
should we
to
go
what
concern?
Anna Slot said after the game, it's an indictment on him and his work. Anna Slot said that his team created more chances against Manchester United, even though they played with a low block and then long balls. I mean, how did he expect Manchester United to come and play at Anfield? Manchester United played with low blocks and long balls against Chelsea.
Yeah.
They did same against Arsenal. Manchester United, they know that when they try to, and that is why Manchester United struggle to play against the small teams. Because against the small teams, they tend to want to play, but they can't play. And then the only small team Manchester United has played against them this season, and they didn't play, was against Sunderland. Because Sunderland rather thought that they were a big boy, they wanted to come and open up and play football and then spread up the ball. Then they were obviously hurt by Manchester United. So I don't know why Anna Slot was surprised that happened. But you see, Virgil van Dijk said something that was very instructive after the game. He said that they tend to be in a rush when they were playing the game. Okay. Why? Because this Liverpool team under Anna Slot has never had any form of resemblance of control. From last season, that's how he won the league. He won the league with 100 km/h football. Basketball football. Bam, 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 every time. And that when you play that kind of football, it's about who scores the most goals. That is why last season, their winning the league was coincided with Mohamed Salah scoring myriad of goals. And this season, they are not scoring. Akomia makes mention of precision and accuracy. You create 9 chances, you hit the bar 3 times. It comes down to you not being lucky. It comes down to the little bits, the factors that are not in your favor in a game like that. I mean, in all of this thing we are talking about, mind you, only when there was a proper creator centrally did Liverpool get an equalizer. And I'm not even talking about Florian Wirtz. I'm talking about the Italian man, Federico Chiesa. Chiesa sent in that cross for Cody Gakpo's goal. Yeah. So it tells you that on a night where the creator in chief was Cody Gakpo from out wide, he was making everything happen. Alexander Isak was just going. And I think that one of the things that we were worried about that may worry Anna Slot was that number 10 role. Maybe he may be forced to always start Florian Wirtz in games like this and he will lose balance and he will lose them. But it is happening to him in the center forward area. This was not a game for Alexander Isak. This was a Hugo Ekitike game. This is a simple game for Hugo Ekitike. Like Akumia mentioned, Darwin Nunez. It's a Hugo Ekitike game. It's a Michael Jackson, Nicholas Jackson kind of game. Michael Jackson kind of game. Nicholas Jackson kind of game. Hold up 10, create a space, create chances. Not the guy that wants to buy the chance at all costs. It's a guy that can destabilize Manchester United's backline. Okay. Because what was that backline? It's a backline of 3 center backs that are beginning to pick in form. So, for me, I think Liverpool lost it. If Liverpool had a central creator, see, whatever anybody will say, Rand Gravenberch has deficiencies. And as deficiencies begin to tell, and McAllister is not in good form, that Liverpool midfield is non-existent. It's the reason why every time Romeo Lavia steps into that midfield against them, he will boss it because he's the controller. It's the reason why in this game, Manchester United matched it with also erratic midfielders. There was no midfield for both teams. Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes were running helter-skelter. Same for McAllister and then Rand Gravenberch. But the only thing now that's last level of control and pulsar in the final third for Manchester United was some Mason Mount. So Liverpool and Arne Slot has a lot of things that he needs to do. He needs to sort out a few things in his team. And again, the lack is running out. We spoke about these things. We spoke about balance. We spoke about how the team can sustain how they were playing. We spoke about the fact that would they be able to play like this for large parts of the season? Is it going to happen for them? Is it not going to happen for them? It was always going to be a problem for Liverpool. Now, they have gone into the season and then they are at a point where Arsenal are running away with it, and not just them. And you see, what people have not realized is that psychologically to take a toll on them, it's been long. The last time this thing happened to Liverpool, I think, was under Brandon Rodgers. Brandon Rodgers. So psychologically, it will hit them. It will hit Van Dijk as captain. His Liverpool side have not gone 4 games straight without losing, without winning, without even drawing. Has not happened. Mohamed Salah has not seen it before.
Okay.
The centre backs, Ibrahim Konate, and look at what led up to that first goal that they conceded. What is wrong with the communication between Ibrahim Konate and Virgil van Dijk? Because if you look clearly, Virgil is asking Ibrahim Konate to come and close in that area. Ibrahim is slow, or he was slow. Brian Mbeumo beats him to pace and then gets the job done.
And if he had reacted in a faster manner, then he would have closed him down. Maybe he would have successfully blocked the attempt.
And Mike, you see, I've said it that there are 2 goalkeepers who are not good goalkeepers. People make a lot of noise about Georgie Madashvili Onyade. People just mention.
Is it not too early? This was just a second Premier League start.
Mamadashvili. When Manchester United have confidence to press you because you are not good. There is one Manchester United will get confidence to press Robert Sanchez for him to make mistakes because they know that there is a mistake in him. It's not good.
Mike, can I do a little bit of PR for Liverpool? I think in as much as we expect Ancelotti fee, some microphone, my when you made 2 seeing my chest there to me, my bonnie say now be Tommy now. Then my bonnie say Bruno the end of Boma I'm going to share. A little bit of PR for Liverpool. I think Diego Jota there no fee. You might take it to be normal. I think psychologically, it also has a toll on this.
Oh, please, come on, please. Akwane would normally winning matches. So when they were winning, what was that?
Even when they were winning, I felt Liverpool were not the best Liverpool I've seen them.
But I wasn't doubting Diego Jota.
Oh,
okay. So how they ended the league last season?
It told be our own fee. Share. Uni obi kra to them.
Owo say fee.
No, uni obi kra to them. Wadamfu hu ni de bia, you see him day in there. One ne koba. Nyame mfa sam na bibia kwa kusi no free mo. E wo mo one day timi sum. You can be happy in this world for a couple of months. But definitely there are certain times it will hit you deep. You sit in your room. Ube suma ma sa no bia kra carry show. And you find problems getting back to yourself. One person had a power crown pussy is Salah. I think it's really taking a toll on him. And the body language in the city bubble. Jurgen Klopp spoke today and was clear with an interview. No say Salah and they push you on one so Munko for Diego Jota and Fanemra. See, Salah was on them day in day out. Jota. So imagine someone like Salah push for Jota. Jota comes into the club, starts performing, get to a point in time.
See, I'm not trying to downplay what you're saying. But I find Jesus, Eradia, Copeladia, Ukraine.
And okay, Miniminia, Akomia Yarding. A hard drink.
Nobody a day.
And then I said, and no woman can say,
Nobody a day.
Kasa, Obiama on Kasa, me, and every time you know, fat, feed you in a jack cardio, Kasa. And I feel for a time, man.
How Jota's death is affecting Liverpool? Explain.
I think that after even the game, post interviews, and slots crack, even though not all kind of offer, Fantini Becker's offer. Our FL, not offer, but now you see, also yesterday we there was our tactics as and how one coming up with proper tactics to win that. Or they question Diogo Jota. It's now man some way, but see, me talk quietly. Me I listen beyond a Manchester United fan.
Okay.
I affect you more. Even Okaya can say, even matches or movie near crown. I will use like a dressing room the way I'm more hag or money. I don't know. Okay, before I did not be a bag when a chi or be coffee. Enti, I said, beginning of the series till now, Ninano. Which means say even on bad training grounds, crown or maho farmer, or more yet, but which means I affect.
So why are they discussing this now?
And say your boy na uhunimu free moja na BSA Kuruwa.
I don't think Diogo Jota is a reason Liverpool have a leaky defense. I don't think Diogo Jota is a reason Arne Slot decides to start Isak ahead of Ekitike.
We are not saying that is the main problem.
No, but these are the fundamental issues affecting Liverpool. Honestly, I would not start Mohamed Salah. He's not a guaranteed starter in my Liverpool lineups.
Mohamed Salah?
Yeah, I won't start him.
As in this season?
On the evidence of what has transpired, will you start Salah?
Salah about 8 matches.
Yeah.
I contributed to 4. Abnormal circumstances. Every forward DBR, Rebecca say, hey, why are you? But the name Salah standard in Tino. If I still.
So he gets premium treatment, premium service. You need to deliver.
Premium service burn on the Masala.
Oh, come on.
Premium service burn on the Masala.
So you will start Mo Salah. On the evidence of what has happened, you consistently start him.
I will start him because of class, permanent, and Bujidis will make something out of something anytime when you hear BBA. But remember, dear, say with Ancelot, I feel Ogusu Yenu last season, Menka say Nyamia man a league, you know.
That I'm not joking with.
And then because no question, me okay, so almost say a top coach, my father say. But actually, me when it's up, it would be a the way or selections. Yeah, you go coaching school. I am born in here.
Okay.
But I said you what you working. Say matchy. You started season. You aware. Say Hugo Boss.
He's the main guy.
He's been excellent. Or Cody Gakpo. Or Soboslai. Or Salah. Bomo. I don't know. Chinchina was saying Isak started. What on 150 in here? You know, send for me and for me. And because of what thing is Manchester United, so all of a sudden Isak will probably spark on us.
But Mike, you know that he was never going to be able to just that decision is not easy. Like say on dropping Ekitike.
As a confronted the Achino, do say
of course. So you might make a choice, but it's easy, sir.
Why is it not easy?
It's not easy, Michael. You can't go and buy. I mean, you see, it's different if Isak was unproven. Isak is proven, not in the German Bundesliga. But not in the German Bundesliga in the same league. He's proven. He's literally like the second or third best striker in the. Exactly, but you know why Liverpool ended up buying Ekitike? Liverpool bought Ekitike because of I read. They bought because I read. So at the end of the day, the coach has to make a decision. Isak, before then, you've forgotten that he came to say at the pre-match press conference that he's now, perfect in terms of fitness. So we can judge him as we have to judge him. It's not an easy decision for him. My problem is that the Liverpool recruitment has overemphasized on buying extra attackers when they didn't need a midfield.
So right now you're saying that management-wise they messed up.
Oh yeah, they made a big mistake. But I said this thing when it was starting that Liverpool did not need even Isak. They did not need Isak. Liverpool buying Ekitike was okay. But maybe because they had given their word to Isak, they had to go on and still finalize the deal. Leave Ekitike alone. Leave Ishak alone. I think Liverpool should have... See, we talk about Manchester United and Carlos Baleba. Baleba probably would have been a good fit to that Liverpool midfield. Yeah. But then they decided to overlook him and splash the money on Alexander Ishak. Again, for me, yesterday's game is testament that football is not played on paper.
Yeah.
But that's why I don't understand what Anaslat is saying. See, what he's saying is true. What he's saying is spot on. And Anaslat doesn't... He sounds like he doesn't respect Manchester United and Ruben Amorim, which is okay because of course Amorim doesn't care about your respect. Yeah, no Manchester United fan cares about what's his name and has not respect. What is the most important thing is that at the end of the day, does your style of play deliver you results? Mm-hmm. And it has not. And Anaslat has not developed in four games. Ruben Amorim's style of play delivers results in the big games. He has shown it against Chelsea. He has shown it against Liverpool at Anfield. Even against Arsenal. He showed it there. So I am disappointed in Anaslat telling me that he didn't expect Man United to play long. Hey, how do you want Man United to play long? Passing feature not 10 over possession.
All the FIFA. And this America said me names are Anaslat or Rookie because me. No, before the game, I said it here when I was doing the pre-analysis that over United right now, it will be a long boss assembly. Yeah. And it will be between Sheshko and Van Dijk. They will be winning, and they will carry the day. So if Ruben Amorim will say, okay, competition, I mean, you should match your Skunya. No, only the whole holding the ball, carry the ball. But and
even one of the things that he did, Kampuna, long balls. The only times the ball went long to the middle, he had second ball winners in Messi, Mount and Cunha. And for me, see, Manchester United game plan that was excellent too. We don't give Amorim a lot of credits because of the stress.
All right, so enough on the losing side. Let's talk about the winning side. Amorim's credit.
Amorim, top notch. Top notch. Have experience on the field of play. Players who know how to play these big games. Play Casemiro there. Let us go long. You see, one of the things that Ruben Amorim was struggling when he came to English Premier League was that. And we talk about change. Amorim has changed something. I'm waiting for his next game. Who is he playing next? Brighton and Hove Albion. It's another game where he can infuse this same game plan. Why? In almost all of the games that he used to play before, Amorim constantly is forcing build-up. His system has issues with build-up.
Yeah. Yes. We don't have a lot of technical players to play from the back.
So you remember somewhere in preseason, the ball will go out and he played left foot on the right foot on the left. No man can't confuse. Then he was trying to experiment something. Yeah. But it's not working. So what he's trying to do is that let me use my strength. My strength is now a goalkeeper that can play long.
Long balls. Sending Lame.
Or Bono, come on. Let's see players. So
midfielders that can go in for second ball.
And midfielder, you see, I told you people that calm down Mason. Because Mason is intelligent too.
Mason, man.
Mount. Intelligent player. Picking up those second balls. Pick up first, second ball. Pick up second ball.
Brilliant in the last two games.
He picked up all of those balls. And that is what makes it difficult for Liverpool. Because at the end of the day, the Manchester United are picking up second balls. They are playing what they are making it difficult for you. Amorim got it right. We spoke about set pieces and what meaning and all. See, when you look at that second goal that Maguire scored, maybe you guys are Manchester United fans, so I can understand something. You watch the game with the emotions of being a fan.
Personally, I did not watch the game live.
Okay, so you see, if you look at that goal, Manchester United overloaded the far post 3 times before that goal.
Yes, I agree.
Dogu, I think it was Harry Maguire and maybe Cunha or something. Yeah. They overloaded it to 3 players. It happened 2 or 3 times. The main corner, Lenny Yoro. He kept on overloading that area. It is not by fluke. They knew that Liverpool used Konate and Virgil van Dijk to prevent the ball from going to the far post. It was a tall, big. So don't be premier front first, but then he one touch. A slot. He should accept that Ruben Amorim Abono. I like Amorim's response. Amorim, so he is not thinking about this game or Jane Brighton. Hey, Amo baby.
But one thing I Amorim pan say Klekemana the Imbuemo Amadialo partnership on the right hand side. Those two against Sunderland, it was Anna the moment they begin to understand themselves. These are 2 players who are
coming pen off 11v11 against
Kukurea. You see, technically they are good. And they are also efficient in front of goal. These are 2 guys who can combine. Literally playing against 2 wingers. It's quite difficult. You are not playing against 1 fullback, 1 winger. And I think that is what he was doing at Sporting Lisbon with Giovanni Quenda and co, making sure that they capitalize on the opportunity to overload whoever plays at the left back. Chalika Quenda neba United aka Doguma. So no. Imagine Quenda. No fee. Imagine Quenda. Fee. Imagine Quenda as a left wing back with Matheus Cunha.
Now Quenda form we have funny more left wing back. Amorim was spoiling the boys. This Quenda.
No, I said Bruno. What's that?
I'll bet Ghana to fight.
What's that?
Mustafa, you're right.
What's that?
Mustafa, you're right.
What's that?
Quenda left.
Oh no, Bonnie say.
What's that?
Left. Wait, about Mustafa cry 10.
What's that?
Quenda right.
What's that?
No rotation.
But fee.
Rotation.
Yes, I can question down for na men say down for.
Really down for the saying that
A lot of people are disrespected Ruben Amorim
because on one no muno.
Meba fee. You see, no matter who is the coach of any head club, Mike. One thing I always believe in here is it's their job that they did in their previous clubs that earned them that particular job or more.
Okay.
No matter what you say about them, just maybe Manchester United is not working for Amorim. Doesn't mean Amorim is a bad coach. The same thing I always said about Erik ten Hag when he was even at Manchester United when he left, which I personally believe Leverkusen did the wrong thing and the project was even wrong for Erik ten Hag himself because the Ajax job was literally there for him some time ago to go and pick it up once again. Because this is a coach who built two solid Ajax teams. One with the likes of Gravenberch and Lisandro Martinez. The other with Hakim Ziyech and Frankie de Jong and co. This is not an easy feat that someone can just go into a league and start building something. There's a reason why sometimes when we speak a lot about Enzo Maresca's inexperience, I have to tone down a little bit. Because playing 42 games in the championship, it's not as easy as people see it to be. And we know the expectations on Leicester City, the kind of improvement he did with those players in that particular team and the results he got. So you can never demean that particular kind of achievement that he has done. For Ruben Amorim to go to Portugal, then you literally come and tell us that this was just a fluke. Someone wins the Portuguese league fighting against FC Porto, Benfica.
As at that time, or
Charlie,
Sporting
Lisbon. What Trebaka, exams. It's the same Trebak that gave him the success story of the night. The same Trebak no the Champions League and no 2 or 3 matches and no be intimidation.
Man City home and away.
It's the same system that brought the best out of Nuno Mendes. And no Manchester City no. The same system na ama kwenda mo be hu na mo digidi akofa kwenda. The same system na Diamonde any Gyökeres mu nyina agba ye be obi abaso.
Okay.
So sometimes I believe at Manchester United for instance, and to be a problem the tactical or can be there. But no too much man bro adrenaline to so say even the personnel on the field the number of times that Diogo Dalot ne Dogunya ball left on the mic. If you have any sharp winger to say Ahmad on the opposite side, any opponent be because most of the time Dogu is isolated. I don't know if you realize it. Dogu gets to more important positions against the ball.
Dogu is not good. I think that if you look at the other like you talk about the right hand side and what Shaw and Elijah do on the other side, Dogu is not doing it. So imagine if you have another player of Amad Diallo's caliber. It was wrong, But
So,
I believe, Mike, me no say me nyadi pass away 10 around my United. No trust you me. No.
Kiki, falls down or the beginning of the Amorim era?
It can be, but I will still have to look at Manchester United for some time. You know, yes, we are all irate, we are all happy about the win and all that, but trust you me, there are a lot of chances to say that Daniel Kano, Liverpool, Messi, and Victor, Cody Gakpo, Bob Akokra to Atenema, okay, changing the story of the game.
Yeah.
So that's what I say. So, and I like the fact that Ruben Amorim was so honest. Said, yes, we did well.
Okay.
Sending Lamé was part of what they did, and it was so important to their winning at the But was I making it clear? Say, Munya but Namzu ha many. That's our boss now. Gakpo LKT post by me and Sano. See, you know, crash a yanka, and then can more say the tactics once and more kind of structure once. But see, it has never been a problem we scoring the big teams. This one is just special because it was Anfield, and it's a Liverpool, our biggest rival. But scoring against the biggest size and and we play well. Look at Arsenal, you lose here. See, this season, the big team of wild play are boy, Manchester City.
Okay.
Arsenal. But our problem has always been these mid-table, Bournemouth, Brighton,
lowly ranked sides.
Yes, these clubs. So till I see probably in the next 2 matches near above Brighton, then we score them comfortably, or we play a good game near strong. Then who's okay, things can be, setting off on the right path. But for now, I'm just enjoying the moment, and we'll see.
Would you consider Chelsea a title contender?
Chelsea was supposed to be a title contender.
But would you consider them? I just need a brief answer.
No.
Akomia, will you consider Chelsea a title contender?
Yes.
Faye, would you consider Chelsea a title contender?
That's true.
So why no? Kiki.
Okay. I believe they have a lot of quality players. In the beginning of the league, I predicted that I see Arsenal and Chelsea, then Liverpool. The reason why everybody was playing Liverpool high, but I played them third, fourth because I saw they had already the team. But I don't know why they were bringing in all these big stars and trust me, we are on a political strength or they back forwardness and it creates chaos. So I knew that they need time. And right now, the baby Premier League na koju. So when you say I need time, on building you no brand no be achieve. But Arsenal already had a core of the team. BBR ordered that. Added the big dons count. So they have a good squad. Chelsea a good squad. Starting from even their management, they know how to buy. So and I say there's no good potential, no matter. And looking at how we move ball, the
FIFA Club World Cup,
everybody was
a conference.
Yeah, after they winning that conference league, just after winning that conference league, just for man, after winning that conference league. I looked at the team, how we ball Club World Cup, the way we ball and scoring PSG. As at that time, no one was so tall. So I had high hopes for them. So okay, I think they can actually compete with us now. But looking at their starting season, the way are consistent for me.
Okay.
I still think even though with the absence of their talisman Cole Palmer, they have been doing so well. At least I'm more getting results, but. I'm convince them to say the way I ask now, I convince them and say, okay, Abraham here there, you know that they will surely win. So because of that, and I mean, for Chelsea, who's this year. Okay. But in me, from the start, they don't immediately say they have a good squad. When it comes to squad, even though I may say, especially the left wing, or no, I still think they bought it wrong. The only probably a year can cry Ganacho because getting inside there. Let me do my hair. I have a Ganacho no Premier League experience. I can't me hope he said the way I know Bono United wait to me. I will be a time a year, but I feel in genuine transfer if I'm to me boost the left wing like and they buy a left centre back. Someone I even Cole will cry to me back. I'm not sure Cole is coming anytime soon because of this.
No, yeah, he'll be
out for a left centre back. Be our top notch. I think they can step into the title contender. Right now, I still think it's between Arsenal and Manchester City from the start. I know Man City.
Akomia, you said yes. So why yes? Chelsea as title contender. A credible one, of course.
You can't be world champions and come and tell us that you can't be league champions.
So that's where you stand.
You can't be world champions. But all things being equal, I think Chelsea have a very good squad. And the difficult games were against the smaller size at some point in time. And Chelsea are trying to find a way around them. Mike, Chelsea are playing without Kopama and winning games.
Okay.
Chelsea are playing without a second option in the lap and they are winning games. Chelsea are playing and winning games without their best centre back, Levi Coyle. Mike, this is a team that can compete for the league. I believe this is a team that can win like 5 to 8 games on a bounce.
Okay.
They have the quality. Watch their game against Liverpool. Watch their game against Manchester United. Even when it was 10v11. Mike, you underrate this particular quality in the Chelsea team at your own peril. I think the only reason why they wouldn't be able to contend for the league is going to be Chelsea themselves. But if they are keeping on doing what I've seen them do, Mike, trust you me, this is a team that can push to the limit. And this is a club that has the culture that when they get closer to it, Mike,
you'll eventually win.
Adore.
You said no.
yeah, I mean, I'm glad that today a lot of the people who when you're not pressure of course.
But you said no.
See, Mike, I am glad that today a lot of the people that wrote off Chelsea when this Chelsea project began are beginning to change the diction of the things they wrote before. Jurgen Klopp just in an interview had mentioned that Chelsea looks like it's paying off. Why? Mike Kiki Monti puts it brilliantly that Chelsea know how to buy. I sharply disagree with him when he talks about Jimmy Bino Gittins, because Gittins is not for this season. Gittins is for next season, next 2 seasons. The potential of Gittins is there for everybody to see. And it's going to come. I can understand that in football, there isn't time for that. I think that Chelsea would be able to go toe-to-toe with the people that will win the league. But Chelsea may not be able to win the league. They will be able to go toe-to-toe because today in the English Premier League, Chelsea has the highest number of goals scored after 8 games apart from Man City.
It actually means you can compete for the league.
Yes, I was about to say that we should have defined what competing for the league means, but not winning the league in itself. But of course, if competition means you will be able to fight for it, then fine. Because that also means that Chelsea will not struggle to get top 4.
Yeah.
Because Man City has scored just 1 goal more than Chelsea. In the last few games, Arsenal and Chelsea have scored the most goals, 13 goals each. And like Akomia again puts it rightly, it's without Cole Palmer. That is Chelsea's most efficient creator and goal scorer.
Okay.
It's without an experienced striker, Liam Delap. Chelsea essentially do not have a striker. It's a rookie player from La Masia that's playing as Chelsea striker. Even he, how many games has he played? Goals are coming from elsewhere. And you see, I said this from the beginning, I'll say it again. Enzo Maresca is one of the best managers in the English Premier League. It's my hot take. If you take top 4, top 3 in the English Premier League, Maresca is there. The only reason why Maresca is not winning the league is that he doesn't have the depth as a central centre-back at left centre-back in Liverpool.
Okay.
And if he doesn't have that, he will struggle to beat certain teams. So mark it somewhere. Chelsea will have a lot of draws against those smaller teams that press them aggressively. And then, because against Nottingham Forest, a lot of the teams in the first half would have finished the game or scored 1 to make Chelsea probably come the second half, come and make it
Morgan Gibbs-White.
Yes. Look at the game against Brentford. Brentford gets the first goal because Chelsea had 2 centre-backs who did not have pace. Tosin Adrebia push up, you play the long. So you see, Maresca is always between a rock and a hard place. Play 2 centre-backs that have pace, but then their angles are not good enough to build up. Okay. And build up affects your chance creation. Or play the one that can play the build up well, but he also doesn't have pace, so you can't play your high line. You play high, your bossy will chair, you're in trouble.
Okay.
Against Nottingham Forest, he decided to go with the one that doesn't have the angles to play well. But that also affected because he felt like Romeo Lavia could have controlled the game from the middle and pushed Andre Santos to number 10. Andre was always dropping as part of an 8. Malo Gusto had a roaming role that was not working. Until the second half when he knew that he needed to change something. Bring in Moises Caicedo to be the first receiver. And then have your natural wingers, take Jimmy Gittins there, have a number 10, have a number 9, and then bring, what's his name, Joao Pedro, because how Enzo Maresca plays, it's about the half space. Every time that Maresca wants to invert, all the inversion is a decoy. He doesn't invert to get anything, just numerical advantage, and to open up spaces in the half space for his number 10s. So that's the issue. He doesn't have a left-footed centre-back that can play. I don't know how long Romeo Lavia will be fit for. Benoit Bedashile came against Liverpool, is out until December. So those are the real issues. Yes, Chelsea will get top 4 comfortably. They may win a few matches here and there, but maybe 2 more seasons before they can really, really think of winning the league.
You spoke about injuries. In Spain, I don't think it is any better for Barcelona. And a lot of players out. Just in their game against Girona, although they managed to win 2-1, it had to take Ronald Araujo, who is naturally a defender, to be used as a makeshift centre forward.
Barcelona Maguire.
So it had to take a Barcelona Maguire, a Ronald Araujo, to come.
Yes, I'm going to do my room at them. What's the tactics? Nibiana has it. So I got to them than any breno. What's a working camera?
Let me leave it with you guys. Barcelona and their injury struggles. how much of an impact will it have on their title chances?
Or what to Amorim not say. Well, see, you are competing with Real Madrid. In form Mbappe. Right now, Mbappe is everywhere.
Yeah.
Scoring from left to right center.
Another will be actually.
So if you are competing with such a team, Atletico Crane ya come has some say yes down for one count. Almost say so mu hitting kakaka.
Yeah, they are building up.
So you can't afford to be dropping points. And you can only drop points when you don't have your big boys around. Right now, Rafinha is out. We are looking at who again? I think
Rafinha, Lewandowski,
Ferran Torres,
Dani Olmo, Ferran Torres. They are all out.
These are your top
injuries.
attackers that contribute to your effect, and these players bring the best out of Lamine Yamal. So if you are losing them, it can actually affect. Yes, there are some matches you can grind up points, like against the Girona. I said it here that yes, they are missing a lot of players, but with Girona and with Barcelona's midfield and Rashford and these attackers, they can at least get a 2-1 win or a slim win. But you can't sustain that for a longer period because with time, your talent become very limited. I mean, with the talent on the pitch,
The options.
So teams tend to know, okay, right now there's only Rashford and there's only maybe Bayu Rooney. So I know that this is how they operate and you are dead. Meeting big sides, automatically you'll be losing. And with La Liga, against Real Madrid and against, to some extent, Atletico Madrid, usually it's 3 points, 1 point, 2 points, 4 points, and a Bakudiji League. And to say, against six pointer, yeah, 3 matches. I mean, 3 points each. It is all lose big players. Now push your way, now lose, now show now board. There's a high probability that you are losing the league.
Okay.
Because league, for the past 2, 3, 4 seasons, maybe I did dance said and I have 4 points, I have 3 points, I have 5 points, and yet huge points if you are. It means that you can't afford to lose your big dons or your big players. The more you lose your big players, there's a high probability you are not getting there, especially with the informed Mbappe and Real Madrid, how they are rolling. And I can say, if Barcelona have all their big players, Rafinha, Ferran Torres, Lamine Yamal is fit because right now he's not fit. Against Girona, who said a no to maker. Still, the ground that's so
Does Yami play better when there is Rafinha and Lewandowski on the pitch?
Yes.
Does he play better?
Yes. Who say with Rafinha and Ferran Torres or Lewandowski on the pitch, or a lot of options.
Okay.
So and they understand the talent of Lamine Yamal. And he say Abrabumiya didn't call when say Rafinha be Pia Babejano. No wait many space they are quite. But right now, if it's all about Lamine, when him say okay, there's a pressure to onwanye bibia. And one, even though yes, he's very talented at ultimately creating your mama now. But Wabasa at a big team, as a full team.
Okay.
So I believe say yes, concerning their title charge, they need all their big dons because the more you lose them, you lose the big games, you are off.
Who's your favorite for the La Liga title?
Real Madrid.
Madrid.
Yeah.
Hey, Barcelona and their injury struggles. How did they cope?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that Hansi Flick's Barcelona depended on last season was the intensity of the press and then the high line. That high line looked like it was hinged on Rafinha's athleticism. For me, it's not Lamine, it's not Lewandowski because Levan was not even doing so much. But it was always triggered and then started by Rafinha's athleticism, and that is lost large parts of the season. And I think that's an excellent answer from Kiki when you ask him whether without Rafinha and Lewandowski, does he affect Lamine? And that's because Rafinha does the work to be athletic, win the ball, back, counter press, and then it's like a synergy. Once he started, everybody gets on board. But they've not had a lineup that's in tandem with each other because of the injuries. This one goes. I mean, the last time it was
no Yamal.
Yes, it was Marcus Rashford and then a couple of others. Even the midfield was a little bit different. So it's affecting them. And once there isn't that intense high press, counter press, there is no high line. If the highlight is not there, the Barcelona system is not there. In the game against Girona, that's what happened. After they got a goal from Pedri, the whole team capitulated. And then Girona controlled the game. They had loads of the ball. They beat the highline because the highline was non-existent. Again, I think the Barca has certain problems that they need to be able to look like. The problem of their centre-back pair, Eric Garcia, Paul Kobasi. I don't know how that works in Europe. Or I don't know how far that will work in Europe. But that looks like a problematic one to me. If you look at the team, it's a team that has the potential to do well. But those injuries are really, really worrying them. And they need to be able to get, at least a makeshift, center forward line or front line that is in tandem, that has intensity, that can push each other to be able to push. Because once that high line is not there, Barcelona is in serious trouble.
All right. Chairman, where me our phone away?
It's a whole lot.
Where me our phone away? Okay, so close us.
It's a whole lot.
Jehovah Hamashiach.
I never said pray.
Right.
I said close us.
Okay. This is 4 Post Podcast.
I said close us.
Close us with your take.
Apparently, he wasn't even focused.
Oh, I think most importantly.
No, you don't speak today. You should just end.
Is it the end?
Okay, so closing prayer.
Jehovah Hamashiach.
No, okay.
Jehovah Hamashiach is going to free.
Please. No more Jehovah, whatever.
Jehovah Zigabu. Zigabu.
And where is that one too? Is it Jewish or something?
Ade. We are Kumia language.
Okay, no more prayer. Okay, just end the show for us. End it. No prayer.
Okay. This is 4 Post Podcast. Edion. Hey. Now, we would love you to watch, like, and subscribe.
Hey.
And subscribe. Hey. Subscribe. And put on your notification for much more better content like this. See you. We love you.
All right.